Greetings, grasshoppers. Welcome to the Bot Signal today. My name is RJ Redden, and if you don't know me, entrepreneurs hire me to skyrocket their engagement because they're a carbon copy of everybody else. They feel like they're shouting into a black hole, getting nothing back for all of their efforts, and they have a horrible time getting traction online. So I create epic engagement experiences that get people to click that button, connect with you, and convert like crazy. Bottom line, if you need to make cold leads into hot ones, listen, I got to rehearse that a little bit more. All right. Anyway, today's topic. Today's topic is all about engagement, and it's all about how to prep someone for hitting that PayPal button or hitting that button to make an appointment with you. There's something that goes on in people's minds when they are first looking at your stuff, when they're relating with you, when they're doing when they're doing all of that preliminary stuff, so that when it's time to click that button, that it's a no-brainer. That's what you really want. That's what really drives some results, is when you have somebody who's totally ready to work with you. And so how do you kind of get there? How do you get to the point where when you finally ask them to click a button to make an appointment with you or to buy something, they're already in love. They already want to do something with you. So that's the point of today's show. We're going to talk a little bit about that. If you've got any questions, you know what? Toss them in the comments for me, because that's what I'm here for. And so let's start. Let's talk about that little mindset that people are in. So one of the things that I think that we fail to think about a lot of times as marketers is that people are not showing up on our page, showing up on our chat bot, showing up on our marketing materials. They're not showing up with anything. They're showing up with this. They're showing up with, can this person help me? Can this person help me? It's not showing up going, okay, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. It's not that. It's not showing up, looking at your marketing and going, ugh. It's not that. They show up on your website, on your bot, on your marketing with one question in mind. Can this person help me? I've got a problem. Can this person help me? And so, a lot of times people are kind of, we're all told over and over again, talk about the problem, talk about the problem. Some people talk about the problem so much that they never present a solution, and people just go, I don't think this person can help me, and they get off the page. For me, I want to bring that problem up. I want to bring that problem up as a problem that I can solve. So let's take me, for instance. The problem that I work with is that most marketing out there is just not very engaging right now. We're all in a huge habit of spam their inbox, 3 steps. Get more people on your list. 2, spam their inbox. 3, let's close however many we can, whether that product is right for them or not. It's rough. It's rough. The folks with 1 million people on their list can do that because they are drawing in enough that the people that they're alienating and making go away don't necessarily matter to them. So if I've got, a stupid huge amount of people on my list and I bring in 200, 300, 500 a day, the 100 that are going away because they're just sick of hearing me over and over and over again don't really matter, because I'm gaining more than I'm losing. And there you go. So there's that aspect of it. But most of us, including me, my friend, do not have 1 million people on a list. We don't have that many people on a list. We can't afford to alienate people. We want to draw them in. We want to draw them in, make them interested, and get them wanting to take an action. It's not forcing people to take an action. It's not only 3 more minutes left and you'll get this crazy amazing discount. And if you wait more than 3 minutes, you'll never get it again. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We don't need tricks in our marketing. We don't need to force people into making a decision that they aren't even informed about yet just because of urgency. We don't need to do that anymore. Engagement is better. Engagement is better because people will self-select out. People will self-select in and they will self-select out. They will decide if they're right. I don't have to decide that everybody who hits on this page is right for this thing. They will decide. They will make a good informed decision. And that's really what engagement is all about. Because when people are answering questions inside your bot or when they are, doing whatever engagement you've decided to have them do with you, they are evaluating consistently. They are always at every step. Is this going to solve my problem? Is this going to solve my problem? Can this person help me? Those are the kinds of things that they're thinking about when they are first on your stuff. Engagement is better because as they're answering those questions, they're giving clues. They're giving bits of information that you can say, then, okay, is this person ready for my services or do they need to go somewhere else first? Is this person just kicking tires? Because in that case, kick all you want. I'm not going to participate in that behavior because I know where it leads. You can find out an awful lot about folks that will give you a clue as to what they value and what they need the most. At the same time, they're getting a bit of value from you. Sometimes that value is just a little bit of a tip. Sometimes that value is an introduction to someone else who may really benefit from what they have to offer. It can be anything. That value can be anything. That's what I want to impress upon you. You don't have to create. A lot of times when people are just starting out with bots, I'll say, hey, it's good to create a freebie, good to create something that is going to be of immediate value to the people that need you the most. So, go ahead and make a PDF, 10 ways to world domination, whatever, right? And those freebies are really good to have. They're really good to have if you ever decide to go into doing Facebook ads or pay-per-click advertising. Great thing to have on board is a freebie that people really like. But I'm also telling you this, that value comes in so many forms. And some of it you can give automatically to people no matter what. You can scale your giving of value. Now, I know that that's a mindset that's way, way different than what you're used to. What we're used to is, of course, give the freebie away. What we're used to is, okay, what do I have to give away next? Listen. Sometimes the value is the simplest thing. I'm going to tell you a story. It's RJ's story time. Buckle up, kids. So I'm going to tell you a story about a few years back. This was way before I got into bots. My first, so I graduated from, I got a couple of master's degrees. I graduated from school and I decided to start my own business helping people with technology. Okay. My very first client was my professor's mother-in-law. I'd worked with him for years. He knew that I had a talent for helping people with technology in a way that doesn't, make them feel like they're ashamed of themselves or something. And so he said, listen, I've got somebody who needs some help. Can you help her? And so I met with my professor's mother-in-law in a coffee shop because that's where all business gets done, right? This was in the before times. And so we met and she said to me, I cannot type on this keyboard. It was not, it was a flat screen. She said, I cannot I just can't make this work. And I so want to text people back, her children, her grandchildren, everybody, right? It was really, really important for her to communicate. That's why she'd gotten this phone. And she was having such a hard time typing on the keyboard that she hardly ever answered people. And it was breaking her heart. Okay. Now, with all the technological knowledge and some wisdom that I have, you would think that the biggest thing that would might make a difference to her might be some technological crazy solution. I reached out across the table. She was holding the phone like this, and I turned it on its side. And the keyboard, boop, became bigger. Listen, lady cried, okay? She cried, and she hugged me. And she said, "Thank you so much for that." Now, point of this story, and you knew it had a point. The point of this story is sometimes the littlest things mean so much to people. I taught her a whole bunch of things that afternoon after that, but that was the most important, to just show her and not tell her and not be like, why don't you just turn your phone around? Well, okay, but let me just show you. Let me just show you what can happen there. The point of it is that value exists everywhere. Sometimes we are so close to our work, we don't see it very well. We're so close. We can't count how many fingers are up. And I get that. I get that. But when people start making their way through your landing pages, your websites, your bots, your video landing pages, your instant video websites, my friends, you can give them value right there. And you can tell when you've given them value because they are clicking buttons, they're going through the bot runs, they are making choices that give you value and give them value. And all of a sudden you present them with that button to either schedule time with you, or maybe it's another type of call to action. Maybe it's a go buy this product. Whatever it is, people have been on a journey with you already. They already trust you to be their guide. Okay. If you're using engagement marketing, they already trust you to be their guide, and they're willing to put some either time or money behind that now. That's how you get them to click that button. That's how you get them to make something happen and not just look. Most websites are designed to make you just look. It's just it's not an invitation to interact. With most of our website or our clients now, a lot of them are signing up for the VIP process, where we look at your entire stuff, and we kind of go in and make lots and lots of things happen. But we are now putting FAQ bots and different things onto their sites, and this is the thing. This is the thing that causes people to interact, get some answers, get some value. You can be right there with the information that they need, and they click that button, and all of a sudden they start to trust. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Know, like, and trust. All three are important, but honestly, if you've got a limited amount of time, and we've got a limited amount of time out there to engage our people, we do, because they remember the top thing on their mind right there is, can this person help me with my problem? Can this product help me? But most of the time, people aren't buying products. People are trusting you to help them. And so how can you make that? How can you take that moment in time and start giving them value? Sometimes value comes in the littlest things, remember. And how can we make it so that when they're presented with the option to click that button and either connect with you or buy a service or buy a product, how can we make that a no-brainer for people? That's what we want to do. We don't want them to get to that point and then stop and try to make a decision. We want them to be able to have said yes in their brains enough that it makes them go, yeah, it's time. It's time to make a move. It's time to make a decision. It's time to act. Because they really want to act. They really want to solve their problem. That's why they're on the internet looking for you. That's why, they've joined your challenge. That's why they're on your page right now. They're looking for the solution to a problem that they have. So, my friends, that's how you start thinking about making it a no-brainer for them to click that button. That's how you start framing that conversation. I read a book a long time ago. It's like RJ's story time all over today. I hope you're enjoying this. I know I'm enjoying myself. Anyway, a long time ago, I read a book called Getting to Yes. And that book is about negotiation. It's about how to frame something when you're in a negotiation that gets both people to win at the negotiation. And it was a long time ago in grad school that I read that, over 10 years ago now. Oh my God. What has happened? Anyway, I read this book. It was called Getting to Yes. Totally great book, total fast read, and it will give you a completely different expectation on your sales process. So, read this book, and it was all about starting off on common ground and then negotiating your way to a place where you're giving value, you're priming that pump, you are getting the people to identify with you, you're giving them some value. And pretty soon, when you're in a negotiation, you pick a condition where both sides win and you negotiate toward that condition. It isn't pit you against me. It isn't what kind of convincing argument can I do right now? And again, it won't work in every situation. Sometimes there are different tactics that are needed to be used, but this, my friends, getting to yes, getting them to say yes internally, getting them, if they resonate with what you're saying, getting them to a point where that click of that button to go on a meeting with you is nothing. It's nothing. They want to meet you. They're looking forward to it. They get on your calendar and they look for the closest day. My friends, you can do that with engagement marketing. You can get people to feel that way about you before they even have met you. Easy to do this with a bot, with an instant video website, with all of those things. You can do this. So, very excited. Very excited here in the Bot Cave. Hey, remember, we've got a giveaway going on. We got it going on right now. It is half of a VIP day with me and the team. I can't say enough about this thing because it has been really instrumental for a lot of people. What it is I will sit down with you, the team and I will sit down with you, go over what's happening in your marketing world right now. Welcome, Ranger. Ranger has decided to make a little appearance today. So we sit down, we go over what's happening in your marketing world. What are you putting out there right now for content? How are your new people getting to you? What is their experience, their pre-client journey like? What's their client journey like after they buy? And then we come back with, how you can improve that with engagement marketing. A bot here, a video there, a giveaway and a contest over here. We look at how we can improve that and then give you the tools and strategies. You're going to walk away with tools and strategies on how to improve your entire marketing world with engagement marketing. Does that sound okay? I'm giving it away for free. I'm giving it away because we are celebrating our upcoming November 12th full day event. And it is going to be bonkers. It's going to be bonkers. You know why? Because we've been working on this for quite a while. And the last one was so fun. People had a wonderful time and they walked away with a lot of knowledge on how to work with engagement marketing. I want you to have the same experience. And if you are interested in that giveaway, boop, right up in the description is the link to click. So go ahead, click that link, get involved in the giveaway. You have a ton of chances to win, a ton of opportunities to add to your chances to win, and it's going to be invaluable for the person that gets a hold of that. That half VIP day, I charge $5,000 for that. I'm giving it away for free to one lucky winner. Doing it Friday. Friday's the day. Friday, when we go over our wins for the week, I'm also going to be announcing the winner. So, my friends, get on a hold of this thing. Get on a hold of this thing. Get into engagement marketing. Step into that pool. You have not a thing to lose by doing this. You have not a thing to lose by stepping in and investigating, figuring out, is this something that could add to your marketing? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the way you want to market. Maybe you care about cash more than you care about people. Maybe you care about clicks more than you care about connecting with actual human beings. That's okay. There's so much training out there. If that is more your thing, I want to work with the people that care about their people a little bit more than they care about the clicks. I want to work with people who want to create a transformation in people's lives, watch them grow and spread their wings and have a wonderful time in their world. That's what I want to do. So if you think that's important to pop in on this giveaway, I encourage you to do that because again, $5,000, man, you can't turn that down. I mean, I suppose you could if you got a lot sitting around, but go ahead, get in on that. And that's it for me today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk to somebody that I met this woman last week. She is, I invited her to come on the show immediately because she's got the most wonderful message. Her story and her message, I think, is really important to hear right now in these times that we live in right now, the 2020 of it all. You need this woman. She gives gifts for a living. She gives gifts for a living. She does personalized gifts for businesses, and her story is just one that I need you to hear, and I need you to get to know her. Deborah Myers, she's going to be on the show tomorrow, and then, of course, Friday, we're going to be doing the Friday wins. So show up. You know where I am, 10 o'clock a.m. every day, except on days when things don't mesh up very well. But most days, 10 a.m. Central weekdays, I am right here on the Bot Signal, giving you the best that I have in engagement marketing. So thank you for joining today. I celebrate you. I think that you are absolutely awesome. Go out there, have an awesome day, and I'll see you in a bot.